So in last class, we have calculated number of mode uh, between frequency nu plus d nu in some cubical volume of volume V. So what was the basic formula we have find? We have find n nu d nu is equal to 8 pi V upon c cube, and this will be nu square d nu. And if we can divide with V, then this will be number of mode per unit volume. So we can do it after that. Now, what will the next target? Next target, we have to include the energy. What should be that energy density, that energy per unit volume? So this is that all about number of mode. If we can multiply with the average energy of every mode, then we can get this particular solution, that what will be the energy variation with frequency. So what is the trick behind that? We know that according to this classical theory of electromagnetic theory, that E is all about E naught exponential I k dot r minus omega t. So this is a sinusoidal most solution, and this solution is equivalent to solution of the harmonic oscillator. So what Rayleigh Jeans propagate the theory, he just say that hence this is the solution equivalent to harmonic oscillator, equivalent to wave solution. Then energy associated to harmonic oscillator, or that energy will be thermal energy. The thermal energy associated that harmonic oscillator will equivalent to energy associated to each mode. So according to kinetic theory of gases, what we have, according to kinetic theory of gases, we have that energy, the total energy of harmonic oscillator is the total energy of, or average energy of kinetic energy and average energy of potential energy. And what kinetic theory of gases said, that each particular mode or each particular degree of freedom have kT by 2 value of energy associated with this. So we can just include this value as kT by 2, and we can include this value as kT by 2. So average value of harmonic oscillator equivalent to kT. And now he says that each and every mode has associated thermal energy is equivalent to kT. So we can use the different notation for the energy. So that will be, and this is, I can divide with the volume. So this will be rho nu d nu is equal to 8 pi nu square upon c cube kt into d nu. So this is the particular thing, and we can just equate this particular thing. So rho nu is the energy density. So this is nothing but the energy density, energy per unit volume in the range of frequency nu plus d nu is 8 pi nu square upon c cube kt, and this will be energy density, which means energy between frequency nu to nu plus d nu. So he has just calculated all this energy. So let's try to see up to which level this is correct. So when we are just going to see that this is the actual relationship between rho nu. So this is energy density versus nu. So energy per unit volume. So this is the actual distribution. But when we are going to plot this, so rho nu is proportional to nu square. So this will be, initially this will be match the thing, but after then it will deviate it from this particular thing. So this is the actual radiation law, and this is given by Rayleigh Jeans. So at the smaller value of frequency, up to this value, you can say up to this value, this is just matching the actual value. But after then, when we are talking about greater value of frequency, it is very much deviated. So we can make a conclusion. And what will be conclusion? That Rayleigh jeans is effective, or it is more significant for small value of frequency or greater value of wavelength of lambda. This is frequency, this is lambda. So this is the particular one of the beautiful attempt to understand black body radiation. But this particular theory is a really nice theory, but it is not basically applicable for the higher value of frequency. But up to the lower limit of frequency, up, this classical theory is well defined. So this is wonderful explanation. At least he just tried to see, he just tried to calculate the number of modes. He just tried to include the classical theory, classical Maxwellian theory, or uh, classical theory of electromagnetic theory. He just want to include it into his calculation. Somehow, up to some level, he was just successful, but he doesn't give the complete explanation of black body radiation, that why this peak is there and after then it is again going to decrease. So it's it is not explained by this particular Rayleigh jeans. So let's go to another theory, and this theory is given by Wien's theory. So let's try to see what Wien's have tried to explain all this thing, and then we will go for the complete theory of the Planck's distribution law, and we will see how Planck's give the complete theory of black body radiation.